New at 6, we have highlighted the difficulties and the obstacles African Americans face here in the city of Milwaukee, from health, education, and even in finding work.
Sean Gallagher helps us understand what is being done to create more management opportunities for African Americans.
The corner offices on Milwaukee's skyline hold some of the best views of the entire city, but it is extremely rare to find an African American with a position in one of those offices. But a local group says increasing diversity in those management positions will take a big step towards a more equitable Milwaukee.
It's of course intimidating, but it is the way of the world right now.
Phaisha Lynn Bell was recently promoted to a management position with the Greater Milwaukee Foundation, but it wasn't entirely on her own.
I found a couple of young professional organizations. They connected me to most certainly the business community, but the community that looks like me.
Frequently, young African Americans like Phaisha Lynn have to find people to vouch for them to get ahead. But diversity in the workplace should speak for itself.
85% of those CEOs reported that there was more productivity and higher profit as a result of that diversity.
A recent UWM study shows Milwaukee has the fewest African Americans in private sector management positions in the entire country. CORRY BIDDLE with the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce says African Americans make up 14% of the total workforce in Milwaukee, but hold less than 5% of the management positions. It's something she believes is holding all of Milwaukee back.
There is a detriment to not having diversity at every level of an organization.
Any form of diversity, whether it's based on gender, race, education, is beneficial.
Dr. KOLEV is an assistant professor of management at Marquette. He says if you feel intimidated because you don't see anyone who looks like you, try to identify something you do have in common with a superior. But don't try to be something you're not.
Just be proud of what you are, what you can do, and what you can contribute, and show it to people. If somebody doesn't appreciate it, there are many other companies that will.
To just say, I think I want to do more, but I'm not sure how to go about it. There's tons of people that would lean into that conversation, be like, come on, I'll show you how to do it.
And as more people like Phaisha Lynn get into these management positions, they'll be there to help the next generation.
It's my obligation, right? As a young leader, but most certainly as a young Black woman in a development role where there are very few Black and brown and tan individuals in this space, to help bring them along and create positions for them.
The MMAC says 110 businesses have signed up for the Region of Choice program. It's a commitment by those businesses to increase African American and Latino representation in management positions by 25% by 2025. In Milwaukee, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.